we got here? Our project, 1972 F100. Pretty nice. For an old truck, it's in decent shape. I don't know how much work the last people that owned it did to it, but as you can see, somebody did some primering and sanding and whatnot and painting. But anyways, this is what we got to play with. We're not going to do, this is no barn find, no will it run, after 50 years of sitting and all that kind of stuff. This is, will this thing ever get put back together and see the road ever again while we have control over that? That's what we'll call this. I don't know what we're going to call the truck because, all these old trucks got to have a name type of thing. Well, maybe that's a dumb idea. But anyway, this is what we got. This is supposed to run, was supposedly rebuilt, blah, 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 years ago. I don't know if it was a fresh rebuild before we got it, whatnot. Don't know. But supposedly a 302, automatic transmission. Somebody did put a lot of work into this truck at some point, but it's been sitting and it's starting to show little signs of, surface rust showing now. We did get some fenders for it. It didn't have any. I had to buy a windshield. Didn't have one of those. And here's the interior. Yeah, you ain't got to worry about no steering wheel when you got vice grips. But we're still trying to figure out why. Excuse me. Something's froze up. It's not hooked to nothing down there. The pitman arm. But she don't want to turn. Maybe that's why the vice grips were on there, because they busted the steering wheel off trying to turn the wheel. I don't know. So, well, maybe that's just the way it is. It's old school, We had to manually turn the wheels to get it in here. So maybe that's how you got to drive this thing. Like the old school way of when your wipers break, you run a string out the window to one wheel and a string to the other wheel on the other side and, move it back and forth like this to turn. Who knows? Endless possibilities here. But yeah, we got some stuff in a box here, parts and pieces to this thing. Man, this is going to be fun trying to figure this out, especially since we weren't the ones that took it apart. A tote over there full of goodies, this is the fender off the 40. But, some styrofoam here. Another box over there. Some more stuff right there. I got some more boxes in the barn of parts for that. For this, bumper for the Volkswagen in the barn. Master cylinder, I'll bet you we may have to get a new one of those. You never know, it might still be good. Exhaust. Yeah, that wheel don't belong to this. Hood's kind of beat up, but that's all right. It'll go along with the patina on this truck here, because I don't think we're going to be doing any kind of body work on it anytime soon. But you never know. You know how that usually plays out. You're just going to do this or just going to do that, and next thing you know, full total restore. Like a Volkswagen truck I had about 7-8 years ago. We're just going to touch up the fenders and the hood, and next thing you know, we were like patching, doing a little dent pulling and skim coating the fenders, and then there was a little spot on the door, and now we have to do the door, and then the box, it had a little ding. Well, what's a little more paint? Yeah, well, anyways, needless to say, the whole truck got done. So you never know, this might turn into one of those projects too. Who knows? But that's not going to be the plan. The plan is going to be to get this truck, all the wiring put back in it, see if the engine's going to run, because there is actually some plans for this. We got a subframe type deal going, off of a Crown Vic, I think it is. And, with more modern suspension in the front and possibly lower the truck. We don't know yet. It's just, the main thing right now is going to be getting the truck running and possibly driving. Then we'll worry about doing any of the other stuff afterwards. But anyways, till then, this is just an update on what we got to come here pretty soon. We're going to get started on this, and who knows, it might turn into a decent truck. Even though I'm not a big Ford guy, you know, this is old, this is a little different, you know, so I had one of these back in the day, so it's kind of, you know, I'm partial to this. But anyway, catch you guys on the next one. Bye.